and welcome back, everybody, to the set of four. We're back with episode 3. This is Forceful Glizzy's song. You got anything to say before we dive on in?
No. I honestly kind of forgot exactly what song it was that I
Well,
sang to you.
let's just figure it out.
Let's fucking get it. Okay.
I had a dream, I had a hole in my boat and it was sinking. Talking to my shrink, she like, struggle, what you thinking? Drinking to suppress it, I know it won't correct it. Trying not to stress it, but refusing to accept it. Their intentions kinda muddy, but I have a clear objective. These negative thoughts just get worse if I neglect it. Toxic ass people, full of shit, so septic. Life's a big booty, so I cherish and caress it. The devil in a blue dress, ooh, I undress him. Hold up, let's address it. I'll die for my domestic. Am I too protective? Yes, I am, of course, cause if I hate a half step, then I'ma move it full force. Sometimes I forget all my sorrows, and I can't keep my head out of the clouds. But some days I feel damaged and hollow, and I can't stop the tears from falling down. It's the highs and the lows, I try to hold composure. My emotions all over like a roller coaster. I grew up hustling, trying to turn the corner. The police was hot like a summer down in Florida. Praying for a sunny day like Southern California. My life been bumpy like a dirt road in Georgia. Move around state to state, trying to find a place that's safe. Help me please. I was blind, but now I see amazing grace. And with depression, we all deal with it different. See, as for me, it's obesity and alcoholism. Got a cup full of codeine, paper full of killer weed. When I'm fucked up, that's the only time I'm feeling free. I crack the window just enough so I can feel the breeze. Swear to God tomorrow I'ma do things differently. Sometimes I forget all my sorrows, and I can't keep my head out of the clouds. But some days I feel damaged and hollow, and I can't stop the tears from falling down. It's the highs and the lows, I try to hold composure. My emotions all over like a roller coaster.
So I will say, I feel like there should have been a third verse in that, but the two verses were pretty good.
You nitpicking motherfucker.
So,
How do you decide that? Who's gonna do the third fucking verse?
Tristan will.
Okay, yeah, just add another person because it's just that fucking easy.
No, they could have like Struggle could have put another verse in there. Or Jelly Roll should have went first, then Struggle, then Jelly Roll again. I feel like usually most songs have like 3 verses to them.
And there could have been like, just like from a lyrical perspective, there could have been like a bit of like a resolution. You know what I mean? Because they both talked about like shit that they were struggling with, and I could totally see from like a narrative perspective how you could put a third verse in that was more like
Uplifting.
I guess like like positive. I mean, dude, I love that. I'm gonna be honest, and it's really funny because I'm noticing as I'm getting older, I'm becoming such a sad little bitch about songs. Like, dude, like songs just hit fucking different now, man. Like I'm listening to that chorus and the fiddle, how it just hits you right in that fucking soul, like in a way, and you're like, oh, like this is relatable. Like I just quit fucking smoking like recently, and when he said like he had that verse when he says something about addictions, and for me it's alcohol and obesity, and I'm like, oh yeah, like fucking I have addictions too and they suck. Like fucking what I mean? Like every or most people can relate to that in one way or another, and just like the just the pain of living is rough sometimes, but like like I, even though there wasn't a third verse where they got a little more positive, I felt like it was almost kind of implicit in the song, because even though it wasn't like
Yeah.
it wasn't like it was more like he was like just pointing out the difficulties of his life rather than like wallowing in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it was a great fucking choice, dude. I loved it.
I like Jelly Roll. I think he's a very talented artist, but I cannot get behind the hip hop kind of country esque
I
rap.
fucking hate it.
Not that like I again, very talented artist. I can't get behind it. I can't, I'll listen to some of his songs. And the other thing too is I try not to listen to really a lot of really sad songs, because I feel like music can really control the way your emotions go. And when you're sad and you listen to sad songs, I feel like, at least for me, it keeps me in those ruts, and it allows me to keep sulking. And I don't want to sulk. I want to push forward and keep going. It's kind of the reason I stopped listening to country. I kind of, yeah, I just don't, unless I'm in a truck. It's weird, I know. Um, but yeah, like I listen to a lot of
That
kind of
isn't
upbeat, happy songs, and that kind of rap. But yeah, overall, I did like the song. It is very good. I think that both verses were solid. The chorus was solid. They were both lengthy verses too. And the chorus wasn't overplayed. Yeah, I digged it. Probably won't throw it in a playlist unless I'm like super sad and want to reflect on my life. But like right now, I'm just not at that point. I don't want to reflect. I don't want to be sad. I just want to keep moving forward and keep pushing forward and just keep going. That's it.
Yeah, I definitely get that. It's just that I don't know. It's not so much that listening to the sad songs like keep you in that state of mind necessarily. Um, but I do understand what you're saying about country music, where you're fucking you lost your truck, you lost your dog, you lost your wife, and it's just depressing in all different fucking ways, shape, or form. But there are certain artists with hip hop that I'll always fuck with, and Jelly Roll is definitely one of those. I've listened to him way before he even got YouTube famous, through the gatherings and coming up, just changing as an artist. Well, not even necessarily changing, just influencing people around him to like understand where he's coming from with his art, with his music, and even though I don't know, the gathering isn't the best fucking place for that type of music, but he's always made it work, and he's always been a fan favorite. Um, because you can feel the soul, you can feel that he's not some fucking country artist trying to make fake country songs about how their boots are dirty and their truck is fucked, even though they live in a fucking $1 million mansion and and they have fucking servants eating on their every fucking need. Like, this dude is as real as the fucking gets. He talks about real shit. He talks about addiction quite a bit in his music. He talks about it in this song. And I don't know who that other guy is or was.
Struggle.
I really wasn't a giant fan. Not that it was terrible or anything, but just not a huge fan of his verse in the song. But I mean, obviously he's got some relatable issues that also other people can relate to, and I feel like there's a large population of people who are caught in this realm of like pop music, country music that don't really relate to either one. And I feel like this is a good divide, not divide, a good connection between the two to be like, look, there's other people that feel like you. That, I mean, you're not like everybody else. You're not some fucking redneck. You're not some fucking gangbanger, but you just love sitting by campfires, and sometimes you want to listen to sad songs. And this is a song for you. And I don't know about the whole listening to sad music thing and keeping you down, but every once in a while, like, it helps me out. Helps me out. For sure.
Bro.
Yeah,
I like the song. I don't like the guy that was in black, but I'm a huge fan of Jelly Roll, so that boosted up. And maybe the guy that was dressed in black will make something that I like.
So this
eventually.
is from Waylon and Willie 4. They have 3 other ones before this. I've listened to all of them. I like Struggle with Jelly Roll. Struggle alone, I don't really listen to him as a solo artist.
he struggles.
But them together. But them together, for some reason, those two together are really fucking good. And then there was something else I wanted to say, and I forgot it. So, yeah.
All
The
right.
last thing I'll say is that was like the most organic, like country rap fusion song that I think I've heard personally. Like it was very, like what you were saying, Caleb. It just felt like real. It wasn't like they tried to shoehorn it in or anything like that. So
yeah, they're not forcing shit.
It just worked. It's just a fusion that fucking works, and that's dope to hear.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you comment down below, we'll definitely get to your video. Might not be right away. We do 2 bonus episodes a month. Eventually, we might get into more. All kind of depends. Make sure you check out our sponsor, SauceServe. He sponsors not only my full YouTube channel, but my Twitch streams. So definitely go show him love. There's been a little slideshow of some pictures going on. He has tons more over on his website. So definitely check that out. We'll see you next week. Peace.